Hi everybody, and welcome back to your final day of your virtual workout Pilates series. And what better way to complete and close off the series to have my sister join me. She has agreed to come along and I'm really excited. And we decided, because it is the last day, to have it at Quiet Waters in Annapolis, one of the most beautiful areas and parts that I've really come to enjoy and spend a lot of time at since I've been in the States. Today we are going to be focusing again on a full body Pilates workout program. We're going to be moving around the mat, doing a variety of different stretches, as always getting into those deep glute and core activations. So when you're ready, come and join my sister and I on the mat. She's just going to be following along, and yeah, I hope you can all enjoy this beautiful scenery with us. So let's start at the bottom of our mats. You're going to be in a standing position. You're going to take a deep inhale, hands to sides, closing those eyes. Exhale, lifting arms up towards the sky, reaching arms up to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, tucking in that chin, then rolling all the way down one vertebra at a time. And just hover, allowing that hamstring stretch and allowing your spine to stretch out. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming all the way back up, lifting arms up to the sky, chest to sky. Inhale, exhale, coming all the way back down. Okay, from here we're going to walk our hands all the way to the front of the mat into front support position, making sure your ankles are together. We're going to lean over onto the right hand as you come into a side plank, reaching over, and then rounding that hand, coming back into front support and lifting that left arm up, then reaching that arm over, looking over that left shoulder, coming back to front support, holding for 3, 2, 1, and then walking yourself all the way back into a standing forward fold. Coming back up, we're going to do that 3 more times, lifting arms up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, coming all the way back down, walking your hands back and leaning over onto that left hand as you lift right arm up, reaching over, rounding that arm back into front support as you pivot and lifting left arm up as you reach over, coming back into that front support, then walking those hands back to those feet. Deep breath in, rolling yourself back up one vertebra at a time, lifting arms up, chest to sky. Inhale, exhale, coming all the way back down. We're going to do that one more time. After this, into that front support, holding, leaning onto that left side, rounding that right arm up and over, and then coming back to front support, leaning onto that right side as you lift left arm up and over, coming back down into that front support. Last time, we're going to hold for 3, 2, 1, sucking in that belly, walking those hands all the way towards those feet. Deep inhale, exhale, rounding yourself up, controlling that vertebra, lifting those arms up, chest to sky. Inhale, exhale, coming back down and walking those hands. Okay, in this front support position, we're going to lean over onto that right hand side, so pivoting yourself onto that right hand, reaching that left arm over. Now staying here, I want you to just lift those hips a little bit more, sucking belly to spine, and then you're going to lift that left leg up slightly, bring it over that right foot. Deep breath in, exhale, we're going to bring that right knee towards that right elbow and then back overhead. That's 1 and 2, elbow to knee, 3, 4, keep working, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Coming back, lifting that left leg up and just bringing it just in front of that right foot. And deep breath in, exhale. We're going to lower that hip to hover as you bring your right arm, that left arm over that left knee, and then you're reaching over again, and then inhale to pause, and then coming back down. Exhale, inhale, exhale over, inhale, back down. That's 2 more, and reaching over, and last one, lifting up, and then pivoting yourself back into that front support, and then leaning back into that downward dog. Just going to rest. I can imagine your wrists might be quite tired from that weight bearing. That's okay. That is normal. The more you do it, the stronger those wrists will become. Let's just walk those feet out. Just allowing those hamstrings to stretch out. Now just drawing that head through those arms. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming back into that front support position. We're going to drop our elbows onto the mat, into a plank, sucking in that belly. Deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to drop right hip to right side, back to center, and then other side. That's 1 and 2. Keep going, left and right. And let's go for another 5. Sucking belly to spine. And last one, coming back into that plank position, and we're just going to tap our knees down and then back up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming back into that plank position, then lifting yourself into front support, and then leaning all the way back into that rest position, into that downward dog position. Again, just walking those legs out, pushing both heels into the ground, and then we are going to jump or walk our feet to the top of the mat. Deep breath in. We're going to halfway lengthen. Exhale, coming all the way back down. Taking another deep inhale, and slowly lifting yourself up into a half squat as you bring your hands up to the sky. We're going to hold here for a few moments, taking deep inhales and exhales. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back down into that forward fold. Inhale, exhale, halfway lengthen, and placing those hands back on the mat, and then walking yourself back into that front support position. Deep breath in. Exhale, turning over onto that left hand side, lifting arm up and overhead. Just stabilize here. Try make sure those hips are aligned, shoulders are aligned. You're going to lift that right leg up to the sky, and then placing it over that left leg. Just make sure you're aligned and activated before we progress. So we are going to lift, placing our weight onto that right foot. We're going to lift left knee to right elbow, then extend. That's 1 and 2. Keep going. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and dropping that leg down, lifting that leg just in front of that other foot. We're going to go into our side bends. Deep breath in, exhale, lowering that arm as you lower that glute to hover, then lifting back up, looking over that left shoulder, then coming back down and back over, and keep going. Last one, lifting up, then pivoting yourself back into front support, into that downward dog, pushing those heels into the ground. Let's just take this time to Recover. Deep breaths. We're going to walk or jump our feet to the front of the mat, to that halfway lengthen. We're going to bring our hands behind our backs. We're going to interlace them and just stretch the hands up towards the sky, and then just allowing those wrists to have a counter pose. We've been working them with that weight. You can bring those palms back in and then just reach those hands overhead, allowing that stretch. Deep breath, and slowly dropping those hands all the way down. Taking a deep inhale, exhale. We're going to step or jump ourselves back into that front support, coming back down into that plank position. We're going to do another round of those activations. So deep breath in, exhale, hip to the right, and then left. That's 1. Keep going. That's 2. We're going to do 10 of these. And while you're doing this, just make sure that you are keeping your shoulders away from your ears. You're using your elbows to maintain that good posture in that upper back, and you're activating that tummy. You're not bracing, you're drawing that belly to spine. And last 2, that's 1 and 2. Coming back to center into those knee taps. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And coming back into that front support, and then leaning straight back into rest position. We're going to open those knees slightly larger than shoulder width apart, and just leaning into that stretch. Trying to extend your hands as far as you can away from your body. And then I just want you to transfer your weight towards that left side as you open that right groin. Deep breath. Changing over to the other side. Deep inhale. Exhale, coming back to center. Lifting yourself into an all fours position. We're going to lift left arm and right leg off the mat into Superman hold. Deep breath in. We're going to flex that right ankle. Inhale, exhale, bringing those limbs out to the side, and then back to center, and then back to the side, keeping that core tight. We're going to do that 2 more times. Out to the side, back to center. Last one, out to the side, back to center. We're going to flex that ankle, and we're just going to do toe taps from left corner back up to right corner. That's 1 and 2. Keep breathing while you're doing this again. You're just stabilizing that core to keep that balance while you're lifting, keeping that ankle flexed, just to make sure that we can get a deep activation into that glute. Coming back up, we're going to bend and extend. So we're in that center, and we're bending and extending that right leg. Keep going. And last one, we're going to extend, pointing those toes, and we're just going to draw little circles with our foot. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and change direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 1, 3, 2. Last little push. We're going to flex that ankle, and we're just going to do little pulsations for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping that hand, tucking in that back left toe, those back left toes, coming into a modified fury hold. We're going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming straight into 3-legged downward dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming forward into a little push-up, so chaturanga, coming down, lifting up into upward facing dog. Deep breath. Exhale, coming back into that downward facing dog. Take this moment to catch your breath. Inhale, exhale, coming forward and dropping those knees into all fours. We're going to take it to the other side. Lifting that left leg, right arm. Just stabilize, aligning those hips. Inhale, exhale, bring those limbs to the side. Come back to center. Inhale, exhale, limbs to the side. Come back to center. Keep breathing. And last one. Coming back to center. Aligning that body, dropping that hand. And we're just going to tuck those toes in under those feet. Lift and hover. We're going to hold for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping that knee, lifting that arm again. Deep breath in. Exhale, we just toe tapping the opposite ends of the mat. When you come over to center, try and lift that knee as high as you can, then back. Stabilizing that hip, trying not to hyperextend that pelvis. Looking straight down in front of you. And last one. Coming back to center. Now we're bending and extending that left leg. Core tight. And let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pointing those toes, little circles for 8. Core tight. You're working really hard here on activating that core and those glutes to stabilize. Coming back to center, changing direction. Little circles, but short and fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tucking those back right toes in, coming straight into three-legged downward dog. Coming forward into chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Pushing those heels into the ground. Take this moment to catch that breath. Inhale. We need to jump our feet to the front of the mat and then come straight into a seated position. Placing those feet comfortably in front of us. Very nice, everyone. Definitely have a high heart rate. We're going to lengthen that spine, opening that chest, deep breath in. We're going to round that chest as we tuck in that chin. Inhale, exhale, lifting that chest to ceiling. Inhale, exhale, rounding that spine. One more. Deep breath in, lifting up and coming back to center, bringing your arms out in front of you and lifting those arms up all the way to the sky. We're going to reach that left arm over towards that right side. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale to the left side. One more on each side. Reaching over. Coming back to center, sucking in that belly. And taking those arms in front of you. And now slowly rolling yourself all the way down into a supine position. Deep breath. We're just making sure our hands are on our sides and our feet are 1.5 feet away from our glutes and a fist distance apart. Deep breath in. Exhale, lifting that pelvis off the mat, one vertebra at a time, up to the sky, bringing arms up and overhead. Deep breath in. Exhale, rounding that pelvis back down, bringing hands to the sides. Inhale. Exhale, lifting those hips back up And bring those arms overhead. Deep breath in. Exhale, lowering those hips as you bring arms to sides. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, lifting those hips up, bringing arms overhead, and then placing them down on your sides. You're going to transfer your weight onto your left hand foot, your left hand side, lifting that right leg up off the mat, lifting and leading through those heels. We're going to inhale, exhale, toe tap, inhale, back to starting point. That's 1 and down, 2 and 3 and 4, 5. We're doing 8 of these, 6, 7 and 8. We're going to extend that leg, aligning those knees and keeping those toes pointed. We're just going to do little circles towards the right hand side for 10, 9, 8, leading through those heels, making sure that belly sucked in. 5, 4, 3, and changing direction. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center, dropping right leg down, deep breath in, transferring that weight to that right hand side as you lift left leg. Inhale, exhale, toe tap, back to center. That's 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. Coming back to center, extending that leg and circles towards the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And other side. Make sure you're keeping those hips up and lifted, core tight, pelvis is tilted. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming back to center, dropping that left leg, lifting those hips, squeezing those glutes. We're going to draw those knees away from each other, then back to center. Want you to feel that beautiful burn in those glutes and making sure those hips aren't dropping when you are drawing those knees away. And let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. We're going to pulsate for 10 knees together, and you're just lifting those hips up for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly coming all the way down. Bring your hands into T-point as you rock your knees from left to right. We've got one more sequence to do for core, and then we will wrap up that session. And coming back to center, interlacing your hands comfortably behind your head. Want you to make sure that your spine is in neutral, sucking belly to spine. Deep inhale. Exhale. We're just going to lift head, neck and chest off the mat. Work really hard here. This is a simple exercise, but it does a big job at activating that core. We're coming back down and then lifting back up. So you're lifting that head, neck and chest off the mat, then coming back down and lifting back up, coming back down. And deep breath in, inhale, exhale down. Now lifting up, we're going to hold here. Inhale, exhale, left elbow towards left right knee, coming back to center and other side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale to the left, inhale center. To the right, inhale center. And coming back to center, lifting right leg up into tabletop, then left leg, and keeping that head, neck and chest off the mat. You're going to extend that left leg all the way down. We're going to squeeze that left elbow towards that right knee, and we're going to lift and lower that left leg. Keep going. 3, we're doing 8 of these. Try to keep those shoulders off the mat. And coming back to center and little circles towards the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and straight into bicycle crunches. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep working. 4, 3, 2, 1, and holding there. Left elbow, left knee with right elbow. Deep breath in. Exhale, lifting and lowering that right leg. And 3, keep going. Inhaling and exhaling. And last one, coming back to center and little circles towards the right. 1, keeping that elbow and that knee together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and other direction. And 1, 2, 3. Last little push, work with me. And straight into bicycle crunches. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming back to center, hugging those knees towards your chest. Deep breath. Very well done. And placing those feet on the mat, slightly larger than shoulder width apart, and we're just going to rock our knees from left to right. Coming back to center, placing that right ankle on that left knee, interlacing your hands in between your legs, and just wrapping those hands around that left knee and hugging that knee to chest. Allowing that heart rate to slowly start coming back to resting. Now releasing that right ankle down and onto the mat, extending that right leg and extending that left leg up towards the sky. Allowing that stretch. Deep breaths. Now bending that knee and just bringing it across midline and over to allow a lower back stretch, looking over that left shoulder as you drop that left knee over that right side. Deep breaths. Focus on decreasing that heart rate, coming back to center and placing that left knee, ankle onto that right knee, hugging that right knee to chest. Enjoying that stretch. Deep breath. Now extending that left leg onto the mat as you extend that right leg up towards the sky. And then bending that right knee and then dropping it over towards that left side as you look over that right shoulder. Coming back to center, extending those legs, bringing arms overhead. Inhale as you exhale and lift your hands to the sides and lift yourself all the way up into seated forward fold. Deep breath in, exhale, lifting arms all the way back up, chest to sky. Last one, deep breath in, exhale, extending forward and coming all the way back up and bringing arms over towards that left hand side, coming back to center, then arms over towards that right hand side. Deep breath in, chest to sky, and coming back to center. Thanks for joining my sister on the mat today. I'm so glad you got to experience this beautiful part of Annapolis with us. Again, a reminder for those of you who live in Durban, please feel free to come along and join us at the Sunshine Club for in-person Pilates classes. For those of you who cannot do that, as always, you're always welcome to join us on these virtual Pilates workout series. We've got a number of workouts that we can do that you can join us on. Another one that I would strongly recommend is our recent Twin Adventure Pilates workout series that we did. I will leave a link up above and down below. And yeah, thanks so much again for joining. Michaela, thank you so much for joining. and I will see you in that next video.